Morrison and the entire leadership, membership, fellowship, and fellowship of this, the Shaw Temple AME Zion Church, I bring you greetings in the strong and mighty name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus the Christ. And to all of my colleagues and contemporaries who come to shine a light on a night shift at Calvary, what's up and good evening. My assignment tonight is the first word. The first word coming from the Synoptic Gospel of Luke, chapter number 23. And I'll hawk my homiletical high heels in the 34th verse. Luke, the 23rd chapter, and the 34th verse. The New Living Translation warns on this wise: Jesus said, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they are doing." And the soldiers gambled for his clothes by throwing a little dice. And if I can just tantalize your theological imaginations for just a few moments, I simply, in good Black Baptist fashion, like to tag this text: compassion during a crapshoot at crucifixion. Compassion during a crapshoot at crucifixion. Good Friday, in name and in scope, can be considered a paradoxical paraphrase of a very problematic, precarious, yet prophetic experience. An innocent man, y'all, is being charged as guilty on trumped up charges in the callous courtroom of immoral authority. It ain't a Good Friday. His earthly ministry that has been full of righteous acts are not worthy of this corporal condemnation that reeks of collusion and coercive political and religious power. It ain't a Good Friday. Our Savior is being murdered for doing nothing more than being a meaningful Messiah to the marginalized. It is not a Good Friday. He is being attacked for providing affordable health care and healing to those whose socio-economic status limits concern and care from a corrupt government where the president is named Trump. It ain't a Good Friday. For Jesus, open up your sanctified imagination, and there you'll see that Jesus is on the cross, for standing at the crossroads, for speaking up for those whose voices were constricted and restricted. You've been to Sunday school. All he did was heal sick folk. All he did was feed hungry folk. All he did was clothe naked folk. All he did was give strength to weak folk, give sight to blind folk. Yes, but yet he is being considered an enemy of the state and the Roman government's most wanted, not because of his humanity, but because he claimed hypostatic divinity. And now he's hanging on the cross. It is not a Good Friday. And the truth of the matter, Shaw Temple, is that just like Jesus, there's some of us who came into this church on this rainy Friday, and you can attest when you look back over your week, it's been a hell of a week, and it's not been a Good Friday for you either. Come with me back through antiquity, and there we'll find an in-depth exploration into the Synoptic Gospels that paints for us a detailed picture of each day of the week that led us to a no Good Friday. Oh, for on Sunday, the people gathered on the other side of the mountain, signaling what we know as the first example of a Black Lives Matter protest, in which their homegrown prophet made a statement in protest to the Roman government and rolled into the crowd in the back of a dirty ass in front of 2 million people, and the people who were trying to crucify him asked him to hush the crowds. But Jesus on Sunday gave a classic clapback and said, "If you try to silence the voices of my disciples, there are some stones that will speak up valiantly." That was Sunday, but on Monday, personal agenda and promoted their personal gain. And Jesus shows us his blackness and his North African traits when he turned over the table and declared in Luke that this temple will be a house of prayer. But you folks in Shaw Temple have turned it into a den of thieves. Then on Tuesday, preach, Allison, I already am. The text says that Jesus cursed a fig tree that did not produce fruit and likens it to folks who talk about being a follower of Christ, yet there is no outward manifestation or evidence thereof that brings up the requirement that faithful living is more than spiritual Facebook posts, more than shareable tweets or intriguing Insta stories that attempt to pass along shallow and feel-good messages, yet they do not sustain us when our battery dies, when crack hits the fan, or when your burden gets too hard to bear. Oh, it's been a long week and we're just at Wednesday. Jesus takes a day trip to the Mount of Olives, which is east of the temple. And while Jesus is trying to rest and reflect, it says one of the 12, who's called Judas Iscariot, went to the chief priests and said, "What will you give me if I betray him?" They said, "We'll give you 30 pieces of silver." And from that moment, Judas on Wednesday tried to betray Jesus. On Thursday, you've been to Sunday school, Jesus called an intimate shindig, prophesying and knowing full well that at the same table, some of his homeboys would betray him, another would deny him, and others would fall asleep while they were simply asked to keep watch. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, here we are on Friday. The sun has refused to shine. Death is imminent. Torture has been tumultuous. And the earth has taken an FMLA leave of absence because the Messiah is on the cross. The Lucan gospel tells us that after all the hell Jesus endures, but Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, on Friday, jokers try to add insult to injury, and there is a crack shoot happening during his crucifixion. Oh, and because I'm in Zion, I know everybody up in Zion have been in church all your life, and you don't know nothing about no crap or no rolling no dice. But for those of us who just sinners saved by grace, let me level the playing field. Craps, my brothers and sisters, is a game in which the players make a wage on the outcome of a situation by the rolling of the dice. And because dice tumble randomly, the outcome is not predictable. Therefore, crap is a game of chance. Jesus is on the cross, and there are men playing crap. Jesus is being tortured, and men are taking their time and talents to see how long it'll take him to die. Jesus is afflicted in agony, yet men are trying to ante up. Jesus is being crucified, yet there are men trying to come up on the come up. Here with me back to the periscope. Jesus says, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." And the soldiers gamble for his clothes by throwing dice. Can I unpack this text for us and then I'll shoot the deuces? Don't read major experiment, them and they. Who is the them? And who is the they? Them is an object pronoun. It's them that's gambling. But who are the they? That is the subject pronoun, the they of those that are watching. And on this Good Friday, let us not live above the text, because all of us up in here at one moment or another have been the them and you've been the they. All of us up in here on tonight have either been on the cross, have been at the cross, or you sat and watched around the cross. Some of us are on the cross because our mistakes. Some of us are at the cross trying to make a mockery, and then others of us are around the cross trying to just be messy. Who are you? Are you the them or the they? Are you the them that's gambling and the they that's placing the bet? My brothers and sisters, in the 5 minutes that have left, you better be careful, because if you know like Jesus knows, if you keep on living, at some moment or another, you'll be the object of the mockery and the subject of the gossip. Jesus says, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. But it is in this utterance that we find compassion and gratitude. Simply because there are those who knew what they're doing and others who don't have a clue. Some in the crowd, according to the sea clause, says that the soldiers are gambling for his clothes and throwing some dice. Oh, my brothers and sisters, there are people trying to disrobe Jesus, but they can't dishonor Jesus. While they're taking off his clothes, Jesus is being a supernatural tailor that with bound hands is still providing perfect stitches of compassion, of grace, and love that will clothe him until he comes again. Jesus says, Father, let them alone, for they